Bestie, pick up. This is a message for the Swifties. I think the rest of the internet owes you an apology. Remember when everyone rolled their eyes because women were suddenly watching the NFL? Turns out you weren't ruining football. You were proving something. Women don't need sports explained differently. We need to be invited into the story. Because nobody said, finally, cover two defense. They said, wait, Donna Kelsey has two sons playing each other? No one accidentally became obsessed with football. They accidentally joined a fandom. And babe, I have incredible news. The World Cup is basically the biggest fandom on earth. You know how Swifties can identify an era from 3 seconds of glitter and a guitar chord? Soccer fans do that with countries. Think about it. Instead of Easter eggs, it's lore. Instead of surprise songs, it's impossible comebacks. Instead of fan theories, it's people arguing about goals from 1989 like they happened last Tuesday. Instead of friendship bracelets, it's jerseys, scarves, flags, and entire countries singing the same song at the top of their lungs. If you've ever stood in a stadium scream crying lyrics with 70,000 strangers and somehow felt like every single one of you was the main character, you already understand international football. It's one giant fan club. Nobody just wakes up caring about Argentina or Japan or Morocco or Cabo Verde. They hear one story, meet one player, witness one impossible moment. And suddenly, they're defending an entire country on the internet like it's their emotional support nation. Sound familiar? Because Swifties already know how this works. You know how to decode lore. You know how to spot callbacks. You know how to carry inside jokes across continents. And that one tiny piece of backstory completely changes the way you experience a moment. That is the World Cup. Nobody fell in love because someone explained the offside rule. They fell in love because someone finally explained why everyone cares. That's why millions of women suddenly found themselves enjoying football. Not because Taylor taught us what a tight end is, but because she accidentally exposed one of sport's biggest lies. The lie that most women aren't interested in sports. No, we just don't enjoy being dropped into season 14 with absolutely no recap. Give us the emotional subtitles. And suddenly we're all like, wait, who's that? Why is he crying? Hold on. Why do I care? And that is exactly what we do here. I'm Lanni, your soccer bestie. I translate the beautiful game into stories, culture, lore, and emotional context, so that you are never the most confused person at the watch party again. Yeah, you already know you don't have to become one of the bros. You don't have to memorize formations or pretend that you've been watching since birth. You just need someone to hand you the group chat receipts. So, if you suddenly found yourself caring about football because Taylor Swift showed up, welcome. There's room for girlies exactly like you. Not because Taylor's at the World Cup. Yet? Oh my gosh, my foot fell asleep. But because the world has been building one giant fandom, and no one ever handed us the invitation. Consider this your invitation. Welcome to Unhinged United, where we lovingly roast soccer while we become increasingly emotionally compromised by it. If you are just now tuning in, you're right on time. Send this to your bestie, then check out this video. This might be the beginning of your love story. Ready for it? I'm sorry, that was bad. Love you. Bye.